video today. We are going to be BLOX. We're going to do a BLOX tutorials. Okay, first we have Rocket. Rocket, I'm going to put it in D tier just because it's I think it's the second best common fruit. Okay, next we have Spin. I hate Spin. I think it's the worst fruit in the whole game. Like, it just sucks. So I'm going to put it in F. Now we're going to do Chop. Chop, I'm going to put it in D tier just because, like, the only cool thing about Chop is that you can, like, if you have a sword, if you get hit by a sword, it doesn't do, like, any damage, but the attacks are really bad. Okay? Now, we're going to move on to Spring. I'm going to put it in F. None of its moves are really good at all. Now we got Smoke. Smoke, it's the one, I think it's the best common fruit. So we are gonna put Smoke in the top of the D tier. And then Spike. Spike is also good. If you want an off-brand dough, like, there it is. Okay, now we have Falcon. The Falcon is really bad. I'm gonna put it in F tier because, like, you have to waste one of your moves just to do your other moves, and it just doesn't look good at all. And the moves are really bad. Like, even for grinding, it's terrible for grinding. And so I would not use it. Okay, next up we have Flame. Flame fruit. I'll put it this would be our first C tier. I put it in C tier just because it's an alright fruit, and when you awaken it, it's great. It's a Yogia fruit when you awaken it, so they can't do damage to you if you're a higher level. And that's why it's good. Next we have Ice. This was one of my favorite fruits in the whole game. It was my first fruit, and I'm going to put it in A. It's great for grinding, and when you awaken it in second C, it's really good for PvP. Okay, next up, we have Sand. Sand, it's alright. I'll put it in B tier. Okay, now Dark Fruit. It is alright. I'm going to put it in C tier next to Flame. And now we have Diamond. I never really liked Diamond. It's just not my thing. It just doesn't look good to me. And no one should use it. Like, it does give you a little bit extra health, but it's trash other than that. And now we're going to move on to Light Fruit. In my opinion, Light Fruit it's a great fruit. It's just like Ice, but a little worse. I'm gonna put it right next to Ice, but Ice is still better. Okay, now we're gonna move on to Rubber. I mean, people do like Rubber because they want to be like Yuffie, the main character of One Piece, but I'm gonna have to put it in a C tier. It's not a good fruit. I mean, yes, it has some range, but it's so slow, and, like, it's terrible to grind with. Like, it just sucks to grind. Okay. Now, we will move on to Barrier. Okay. Barrier. Oh, wait, I forgot to put Bomb. We have Bomb. I'm going to put it in D tier too. D tier. Okay, now Barrier. I hate Barrier. None of its moves are good. It is going in F tier. It just has to be there. It just sucks. Like, no one should use Barrier at all for any reason. Okay. Actually, I'm going to put Sand in C tier. And I'm gonna put Dark in B tier. Because sand, when you go in water, it doubles the speed of how fast you die in water. So that's why I hate it. Well, no, I don't hate it, but that's just a disadvantage to it. And now we have Ghost. Ghost, it got a good rework. When it was revived, I would have put it in like D tier. But since it got the rework, like the Ghostbuster move is actually really good. And so I guess we'll put it under a C tier. Actually, we're gonna go to B tier. Okay. Now we have Magma. I love Magma. If you want to go sea beast hunting, then this is the best fruit to use. And it has like the most damage out of a lot of them. So I'm gonna put this in B tier. And I'm gonna put Yike in B tier 2. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to Quake. Quake, it's pretty good. When you awaken it, it's really good. But I'm gonna put this in C tier just because it's alright. Not the best for grinding though. Okay. Now we have Buddha. Great fruit. But if we're talking about just a fruit, I'm gonna have to put it in like B tier just because Buddha, it's not a good fruit unless you use like a sword or melee. Cause just the fruit in general sucks. Like when you have it unawakened, it's just terrible. So that's why I'm putting it B tier. Okay, next we have Yub. I love the Yub fruit is a great fruit. Some people don't like it at all, but I think it's really good. So in that case, I'm gonna put it in A tier. Okay, now we got Spider. I don't like Spider that much. I've used it, maxed it out, but it was not that good of a fruit. I'm gonna put this in C tier. Okay, now we have Sound. Sound is a good fruit. You could use it if you want. This is a great fruit actually. I'm gonna put this in A too. And actually I'm gonna put Yub down back in B. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to Phoenix. Phoenix, it's not the best fruit though. I mean, I would use it sometimes, but it's not that good of a fruit. I just have to put this in C tier. Okay, our next fruit is Portal. Portal is a great fruit, but when I say terrible, I mean terrible for grinding. There's not a single like AoE move. So I'm gonna have, but the movement is great. I'm gonna put this in C tier too. We've been getting out of C tiers. And now we have Pain. Pain is an alright fruit. I don't like it that much. That's why I'm gonna have to put another C tier. Actually, wait. You have to put Rumble first. So Rumble is a great fruit. But if you don't have it awakened, it's pretty bad. Another C tier. And Pain also. I'm gonna put this in D tier. That's because I just can't with Pain. I just don't like it at all. And now we have Blizzard. Blizzard's a great fruit. I mean, for PvP, it's great. I'm gonna have to put it in A though. Okay, now we'll move on to Gravity. Gravity's not that good at all. I'm gonna have to put it in D tier too. And now we have Mammoth. Mammoth, it's a great fruit. For PvP, yeah, I would always use this. But it's not the best for grinding, but well, I'm gonna put it in A tier. Okay, next we have T-Rex. T-Rex is one of my favorite fruits. You can grind, PvP, and do a lot of things. And it has a transformation that's really cool. It's one of the coolest transformations. And it looks so cool. Like when you use the transformation, meteors come down. That's sick. So I'm gonna put it in S tier for now. Okay, so now we're moving on to Shadow. Oh wait, no, not Shadow. Yes, Doe. I mean, Dough, like you already know, this is a great fruit, one of the best fruits in the whole game. I think it's the best fruit for PvP. When you have it awakened, it's just crazy. So in that case, I'm putting dough in first place in the S tier, and T-Rex in second. And guys, this is just my opinion. And remember to like and subscribe. Okay, next fruit is Sado. Sado, it's an alright fruit. It's a great fruit. I mean, I'm gonna have to put it in A though. And I'm moving Mammoth up to S. Cause I always get killed by Mammoth users. Like if you're a good Mammoth user, then it's just overpowered. Okay. Now we have Venom. Venom, it's a great fruit for grinding, like really good, and for PvP. Cause like if you use Venom, like all you can do is really just spam it. And you know what? I'm gonna count Buddha as like using a sword, so I'm gonna put Buddha in a S tier. And you're back over here. Okay, Venom, it's gonna go in S tier. And I'm gonna put right here. Okay, our next fruit is a pretty good one. We have Control. Control, I don't like it that much. They are saying that they will come out with a rework with it. I have a Spear right now and a Shadow, but Control, it's not that good at all. I'm gonna have to put it in C tier. Okay, now we got Spirit. I like Spirit a lot. It looks cool, but it just isn't that good. It's not good for grinding. Kind of good for PvP, like kind of. So I'm sad you're gonna have to put this in C tier or so. Actually, I'll put it in B tier, just because it's a kind of good fruit. Now we have Dragon. So they are coming out with a rework right now. It's in a rework, but we'll count this before the rework. So before the rework, this isn't that good at all. I mean, the transformation is pretty good. Like when you use the transformation user moves, it's actually really good. So in that case, I'm gonna put it in S tier. Okay. And now, actually, I'm gonna put Control in B tier. Okay. Now we have Leopard. Leopard, great fruit. I mean, I would recommend using it if you have PvP. So in that case, I'm gonna put this in fourth place. So put this in fourth place, and I'm gonna switch this up by putting Dragon Force, because Dragon's a pretty good fruit. Venom here, and then I'm gonna put Dough here. And Buddha back here. Okay. Now we have Kitsune. And this is pretty obvious. Kitsune is the best fruit in the game and the most expensive. So in that case, I am gonna put Kitsune in the top of S tier. It's just a great fruit. Like, you can't go wrong with Kitsune. It is the hardest to get though. Like, to get it, you're gonna need like a dragon and leopard to get it. But save your dragon. Don't try to trade it for Kitsune, because it's gonna be better than Kitsune in the next update. Alright. Well, this was my BLOX tutorials, guys. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Okay, Dad, how do I end it? Hold on.
See up here?
Yeah?
Click that.